Oh, I'm
Run!
gonna die now. Owl has frozen over.
Yeah, oh no.
Did he roll a 1? I'm lagging a little bit.
No, natural 20.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Nat 20! Plan out the window. I guess you won't have combat today. With that,
I come out of the forest looking like a prophet. We shall assist you.
The turtle god is here to lead your people.
They use a reaction. Some of the wolves use their reaction to shout out to you, saying that the Shelled One, of course, will welcome your help. Join the hunt. And from that, it seems like they're pretty good with you at the moment.
Yeah, cool.
I also know that you're a native too, so you're like, at least I'm native.
Well, I kind of look over at the rest of the party, and I'm like, well, I'm not going to do much.
Yusu, what do you like to do?
Alright. Oh crap, hold on, let me select my pointer. You will dash out to about, yeah, about there. Action dash to get here in front of the bear's path.
Alright.
And pull out, maybe a little closer, both of his weapons. Let's see what's the distance on that. Yeah, I want to be within like 30 feet or so. Pulling out both of his weapons, holding them like kind of at his side, away from his body, and just staring down the bear. Like, come at me, bro.
Like standing in front of a train.
Come at me, bear.
As you are preparing, next turn is the wolves, if that is your turn. They would make an attack roll. 6 of them roll. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the bear's AC is...
Wow, we are never going to roll that good. Like,
hey, at least they're on our side because you actually did roll that good.
Right.
Those could all be going into us right now.
True.
All of them hits. Apparently.
Damn.
I've inspired.
The bear has a pretty low AC, it seems. So, that makes sense.
And the bear goes down.
Nah.
I guess they didn't need our help.
They pretty much got it. I mean, they were gonna fight you right afterwards. But yeah, apparently that's not happening, right? So, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 12,
16.
19. 12, 16. 24. 36. No, 33. 42.
Yeah, I got 42.
Okay, 42 damage to the bear.
Bonk.
Well, I was a lot of help, guys.
Oh, it's still alive, however. And yep, that is their turn. And with their locations revealed, and it seems like all they were shooting, they were shooting. Do you guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay. I thought I disconnected for a second again. Oh my god. It's like
Nope,
a
you're still good.
PTSR. It's like PTSD, yeah. Yeah, all they're shooting, it seems like they shot in a way that the bear seems to be kinda crippled on the way, as the volley of fires kinda engulfs them. And bear will need to make Constitution saving throw. Which is a +3.
Does he have to make it 6 times? He does. Oh my gosh.
And he fails on 2 of them, and his movement speed is reduced by 10. And Melkin, it's your turn.
Alright. I will cast Frostbite. It gets a DC 15 saving Constitution save.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I think I need to step up here a little bit first.
But really, like, you guys' AC, along with you guys' level, probably would have no problem defeating these guys if you were to head on fight them. But yes, the bear with the Constitution saving throw, making 16, it makes a saving throw. Does it still take damage?
No, it's a cantrip, so it doesn't take anything.
Alright.
Alright, and then I will yell to the dogs, sick 'em! So they've got a move speed of 40. Yeah, not quite all the way, but they'll rush up here and start heading towards it.
Alright.
And that'll be my turn.
And the bear! To the U.
Mm-hmm.
Bear runs to you, and since you're on the way, it will try to make 1 claw attack and 1 bite attack.
Yep. AC 16.
Alright. That's 5 to hit. First attack hits. Second attack misses. Goes you. 12 points of damage. And
So, I saw both hits were 16, so when have I gotten... Unless you did it twice.
the first one is the Constitution saving throw for
Yeah,
Ice
that
Knife.
was the con save for my
okay.
attack.
Alright, sorry. That makes a lot more sense because that's +3 I just saw.
Yep. And the Sunny. With your natural 20, the combat avoided, and the difficulty of things going quite down, what do you like to do?
Man, I don't want to ruin it by rolling any more dice, but I will, I guess, keep hobbling forward 5, 10, 15, 20, and then fire Sacred Flame at it.
Alright. Fire Sacred Flame. Oh, I thought of so good mechanics. Oh. We're gonna be jumping up and down the trees. It's gonna be so good. And yes, that hits. Well, you're at 10 damage. Alright. Bear seems to be severely injured at the moment. Is there anything else you like to do?
Oh, that's it.
Alright.
Your savior is here.
Alright. Seeing the damage on the bear, I'm not gonna rage.
Alright. Very
so-
calmly, what do you like to do?
Main hand attack.
12 hits. And 12 damage?
Does a 12 hit?
12 hits.
It takes 10. I'm sorry. It takes 12 damage. Yes.
How would you like to kill it?
As it rears in pain from the sacred flame, kind of rears its head up, I just take my... I think I have my warhammer as my main hand. Yeah. Take my warhammer, and I just swing it upwards, and like its head just kind of cocks all the way back, and I break its neck, and it falls to the ground.
As your hand goes up, you hear the crunching sounds of his head bones, like, and with that, the bear simply kind of eyes blanks out and collapses into the ground inside of you. And that is the end of the initiative.
We ruined his encounter with our one good roll.
It was
That's what
gonna
we
be,
get
oh
for
my
all those failed
god.
checks.
They're much weaker than you guys, but they have a fast movement speed reduction, forest area, jumping up and down with the planes. And I was like, oh my god, to catch these guys alive, these guys have to use some brains. And but yes, if you guys let them, they would approach you in the nearby proximity. Do you guys let that happen?
I'll just straight up wave to them. Hey guys.
Yep. One of the guys who would step in the front, you notice that that's the guy that answered the shouting of the Sunny. However, the other guys on the back doesn't seem to be exactly happy with the guy who is stepping forward. And the guy who stepped forward looks at Sunny and the rest of you and says that, aliens? Huh, didn't seem to. We didn't expect aliens here. But thank you, Sheldon, for joining us for the hunt.
Of course, anytime. And I just kind of like whisper to like the party, like, "What are we supposed to do now?"
And
I wasn't expecting this to work.
that one is currently on the forward, and the one who stepped out for the talk gestured to the guys on the back, and three of them moves towards the bear, and they walk close with a knife drawn and start dissecting the bear currently.
Grom's gonna get a wicked smile and actually start assisting.
Alright, so and the Grom is assisting in the thing. Although these guys, three of the guys, doesn't seem to be exactly. But as soon as you start dissecting two, they seem to get your intention. And it's dissecting. It will take quite a while. And number 3 and 5 kind of scatters into the forest area, and they seem to be looking around for the general safety of the nearby area. And with that, the number 1 goes to the Sunny and says, Sheldon, this is our hunting ground, and it may not be too safe for you and the outsiders who wander around here. Could be bloodshed if wasn't too careful.
Well, maybe you can help us with that.
Well, we can show you the way out if you'd like. Escort you.
Actually, we would like to talk to your chieftain.
Do you know him?
We hope to know him.
Why do you like to speak to him? Depends on what you say. You will roll persuasion. Persuasions and DC will be depends on that, or not at all, or it could be auto success, it could be auto fail. Depends on how you say too, but most likely it'll be roll.
Okay, but you've acquired some neighbors, and we would hope to bridge any hostilities with friendship and love and happiness.
I'm just gonna pipe up and say, basically, we're here for diplomatic reasons.
That guy. Talk to him.
Well, those Shirans, did Shiran send you those Apisons? Those highly dudes sent you, all of you.
What now? You mean the bee people?
So you were sent by Apison. And he looks at you distastefully.
We weren't sent by them, but I don't know. We're trying to make sure that nobody around here kills each other.
So, well, as long as they stay out, no more bloodshed on their part. We got that clear, alright?
I mean, specifically, they want to have peace with you and throw a party or something weird like that. I don't know. They're bees.
We stopped attacking them for now. If that is what you're saying. Shipton has ordered to stop the hostile actions against them.
I think they're looking more for an alliance rather than just a ceasefire.
Roll persuasions. DC will be set to...
Whatever it is, I'm using my Tides of Chaos this time.
Yeah. 17.
17.
What is it? What did you roll?
Son of a bitch.
16 doesn't quite through. Off by 1. He looks at them and says, he looks at Ellet, not Ellet, oh my god, Melkin, and
Melkin.
says,
Ellet's dead.
Ellet's dead. Or is he? Melkin, he looks at Melkin and says that we already have peace, but we have no plan to be friends with someone who have mocked our tribe.
Oh, they didn't tell us about that. What did they do?
He shakes his head and says that, well, they captured our leader and humiliated him. And the humiliation given to our leader is the humiliation to the tribe. What do you guys like to do? They seem to have some sort of grudge against the people.
I think it's best that we talk to your chieftain. And then, like, I kind of, like, leaned forward to, like, shake his hand and ask for his name. And your name is?
Give me a second.
Oh, we're gonna say his name is Joe Schmo. Smekatelli.
I'm a pitiless black moon.
That's a cool name.
You say bitterless black moon?
I'll copy paste. Give me a second. Well, our clan.
Oh, okay.
Well, as a clan, my brother represents our tribe, but as I mentioned, he had been humiliated and he is probably not in the mood to talk about that issue ever again. Do you ask that? If you could come back from butchering, and or the group can ask for you.
How was he humiliated?
After he was captured by the enemies, he was released for begging, for coming under her, and joining her for her rituals to become the leader of the area. Nonsense. And this is our land, and they came in barging in. Many of us wanted to kick them out in the beginning, but they decided to stay here anyway.
But maybe there's a future for the two people.
Yeah, there might be potential benefits that you can share with each other.
Do you have a rival clan or enemy?
Not to mention, have you tried their water?
Roll
Their
persuasion.
water is, like, delicious.
He looks at you and says that, yes, we had that and had a good uses for it for a while. Not anymore.
Oh, so they kind of took over that fountain everybody normally had access to.
Yeah.
Well, we were ordered not to go there anymore, so we had no intention. But being friends with them, I don't think so. And what's your persuasion?
Well, can we start with, like, being friends with us? Huh?
Wait, did you want me to roll persuasion or Turtle?
Turtle. Because the Sunny was asking about the marriage, in a way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Although... and
back to
he
Ted.
looks at you and says that my brother does need what was it? A wife. He has the age, and He needs a successor. But I believe he's not in the mood to get another one, or arrange for such a thing.
Whoa, we're not offering, we're not booty calls or anything here. Like, it's just like...
Yeah. And he turns to Melkin and says that, well, the aliens are not too welcome in our village, traditionally.
Believe me, you're gonna want to talk to them instead.
Yeah, they're
really good people.
They usually barge into our homeland, despite our warnings and signs, and attack us on sight, generally, if we were to try to drive them off.
They can be a bit boisterous.
Say we don't want to attack anybody. We're here to help everybody get along.
Persuasion check for that.
We're peacekeepers.
Yeah, we're here for peace.
Nice.
Oh, finally.
Some good rolls, finally. And with that, he nods his head and then says that, well, I don't speak for the whole tribe in a way, but if you do insist to talk with my brother, I can give you an opportunity. But really,
Greatly
I
appreciate
say
it.
that don't bring up about the tribe if you're trying to friend him.
Fair enough.
He is quite upset at the moment. And he puts the arrows and the thing, he puts them all away. And he looks at the Yesu. Not Yesu, oh my god. He said that you and the things going on around the area, and us, probably 4 of you guys have packed up the most of the things, and there's only the bare bones of the bear left along with the guts and parts that generally not edible. For example, the where the poop goes. Those are left on the ground for the local animals to digest. But they have the meats and most of the important parts packed up on their backs, and they are ready to roll out. And Vitelus will gesture to the group to retreat, and he turns to all of you guys and says that, we will lead you to the town. Follow us.
Much appreciated.
All right.
And as he is going onto the way, he will initiate some of the pep talks. And on the way, one of the things he will ask you is that, so, how did you get to that? How did you get to know those peasants?
Oh, we work for a mercenary group that they contacted to try to get help. We were sent out here to assist them in whatever way we were able to.
Mercenaries. Haven't heard that word for a long while. So you are here to do what?
Well, according to their princess, we're here to help them plan a party. That's apparently what she wants us to do.
Party like ceremony?
Ceremony, ritual, her coronation as queen of a new hive, I think is the proper term here.
Well, if she were to be the queen, you should make that clear. Very clear. And he graciously moves along the way. Yeah. Do you guys like to answer any questions before you arrive to the town?
Does your brother have a favorite drink?
He looks at you and says that, oh, water is good enough, alright.
Just water? Okay. I mean, it just so happens I can make some magically very pure water, so.
And yeah, he looks at you and says that, well, magic or not, water will do. It's just for water.
Okay.
And these wolf folks, I mean, as you know that from the dressings that they're wearing, most of them are wearing pretty primitive armor and clothing. And from that, you can tell that they're not quite culturally advanced to talk about like wines or any type of
Okay.
soft drinks and
I
whatnot.
didn't know if they would know about like beer or things like that.
You could ask them, but yeah.
Sam, I might just give him some anyways. Have some beer, Mr. Wolf.
What is that thing? And he will take it from you. Then he smells and says that this smells rotten.
Well, yeah, it's fermented grains.
Why are you
I mean, it
giving me
doesn't taste
rotten
great,
plants?
but the point, it doesn't taste great. But if you drink a lot of it, it just makes you feel really good.
I don't think I'd like to get sick from this thing.
I'm not going to force it on you. It's just something that you might want to try.
Or persuasion.
Alrighty.
Alright. He takes a sip and he's like, well, it tastes weird, but not as bad as I thought it would be. And,
Trust me, the more you drink, the better it gets.
He does have a few more drinks, and after that, you can tell that he kind of feels buzzed. And it's like, alright, well, things are pretty good. Yeah, more of it.
I mean, I could make 3 gallons a day. Wait, is it 3
You're
gallons?
out.
I gotta double check.
And yeah, he seems to be pretty disappointed that you only have it is out currently. And sadly, he goes like,
Yeah, 4 gallons a day for beer.
yeah. And you guys would, if there's nothing that you guys want to ask about them, after 4 hours of additional traveling, you guys will arrive to the tribe. And by the time you do arrive, it will be around the time of 6, I believe, 5, 6, around that area. And if you're getting closer and closer to their tribe, you do see the warned signs of the territories, where some of the primal totems are made on the ways, where it is made out of the bones of the bears and animals that have been hunted in the nearby area, and as well some wolves and dogs. And spears and the arrows and the red things that are painted on top of them makes clear sense as those totems become more and more frequent as you're getting closer to their territory. And many of in the shadows in the trees on the top, as you guys are getting close, the Vitalis seems to be giving some sort of signs off to the treetops as you guys are getting closer to the town. And there seems to be some of the noises coming heard from the treetops as they're dashing away on top of the tree. And you guys will arrive to the Wolf Den. And this is the area as you guys are getting close. This is a rocky area. The forest seems to get less frequent as you guys are getting along, and there seems to be more of the black rocks mainly covering the nearby grounds. And there is a pretty little cave entrance that is made, although inside doesn't seem to be that deep. As from far away you can tell that it's kind of ending and it's blocked off, but seems to be providing nice coverage for most of the things. And you can tell that like the Stone Age structures, where many of the things are made out of dried trees and leaves, seems to be generally making the houses in the nearby area. And well, as you guys are getting close, many of the people seems to be actually growling at your directions, and maybe you can tell that their intention maybe were to scare you, and they're going like, and many of the even the childs and the old ones seems to be kind of worry of you and is trying to shun you off or kind of get you to lower state of your minds.
I'm gonna look at them and point to my mastiffs and be like, "Hey guys, go play."
They're going to eat the mastiffs.
Well, I mean, they're expendable.
They're
But
going to turn into chew toys.
Will you send mastiffs at them?
I'm not going to send them at them to attack. I'm just going to be like, go play. Go have fun. Be normal dogs. Don't be hunting dogs.
Okay. If they were to approach these guys friendly, however, you'll notice that these folks act pretty violently. You can tell that when a person approaches a dog that doesn't want people around, it goes immediately. Yeah. And these people seem to have a similar reaction as the mass people approach them.
Okay, I'm just gonna be like, oh, come on back, guys. They don't want to play.
Yeah. And the Pitius sees this is happening and tells you that don't worry about them. They're just doing their thing. They don't really mean that. And
that's understandable. People want to guard their home. I get it.
His tongue's a little bit twisted. And the people surrounding doesn't seem to like this, however. The other 5 people that were with you guys are whispering to themselves something. But at the moment it seems to be fine. And Yusu does what? You does what?
He's gonna like scowl back and show his like one thing.
Scowl back?
Like snarl. He's gonna return the favor.
Okay. They don't jump and bite at you. Specialist is like waving them off because they're doing so. And you guys would go to the very central cave, where pretty big one in the center, as well as the many smaller ones surrounding, but to the very center one. And as you're getting closer to it, there are some of the wolves kind of standing in the perimeter of the further away, and they look at Beatless and they all stand aside. And he turns to all of you and says that my brother is in a very bad mood. Be careful what you say to him.
What's your brother's name again?
And is there anything we can do to like cheer him up?
Give him beer.
His name is he says that my brother's name is Grantus, and with
Grantus, okay.
He should be able to meet you guys all along, and I don't know if there's anything that you can do to cheer him up. I think the experience of humiliation has got to his heart. And with that, he turns around and asks, where did my wife go? I need to see her right now. I'm in a very good mood. And some of the wolves point him to the directions, and you saw him getting off. And Ozzy is like, go in, he should be inside.
Alright, thank you.
Guards around doesn't seem to be extremely alert. Not nearly as protective as the Apisans, the people that you have seen on the hives. They don't seem to care too much about you as you guys are entering the perimeter. And if you were to enter the big cave, it is more like a cave entrance, and inside there is a really big space inside. And the furnitures inside are majorly made out of woods and stones, and seems to be very generic and solid and very functional. And some of them would have animal bones and jewelries to decorate, but even the jewelries doesn't seem to have a good smeltings done, and you can tell that they are technology for how to say, metals and metalworking technology are not quite strong. You can tell. Okay. Most of the things are made of wood, and it will reflect on the people. And as you all enter on the corner, there was a kind of a tiny figure that kind of swims over and kind of gets startled as he hears the footsteps coming in, and immediately you can tell that dashes towards the place, one corner of the room, and grabs his bow and notches at you guys and says, "What are you folks doing in my lair?"
Hi, are you Grantus?
And the silence.
Can you hear me?
Oh.
Yes, I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
He responds with the silence with the bow was he poses a question and you ask him hi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And currently, it'd be way too hard for you guys. What is your passive insights at the moment?
That's insight. I guess that'd be 13.
So is it just 10 plus modifier?
11.
16.
With 16, and you two guys
16.
are 10 and 11?
Yeah.
13 for me.
Okay, 13 and 11. You guys can tell that this guy, just like the other folks, has some sort of grudge against you types. And you, currently looking at this guy, can tell that there's a lot more watery things in his eyes. Maybe he had been crying.
I didn't roll the 16.
No, the 16 is for not for you. I was talking about Sunny. Yeah, Sunny can tell that likely maybe he had been crying, and you can tell a lot of waters in his eyes.
Well, I guess I'm gonna walk up and I'm just gonna sit down. Is there like a stool or a table?
Okay. Yeah. There was a bed that he was in, and there are some of the tables and chairs in front of it. You should be able to sit down there.
I'm just gonna ignore the fact that he's pointing a bow at us. And I'm just gonna sit down in the chair and be like, "Look, we need to talk."
Who
And
let
like
here?
I put my shield on the table, and then I guess we're just
Diddless told us to come see you.
yeah.
What does that fool want? And he puts the bows away as he hears the names of the Diddless. And he's still standing, not sitting down at the table, and says, "What did that idiot tell you?"
Something about the bee people embarrassing you or something, but that's neither here nor there. I'm gonna sit down at the table and put down the alchemy jug with whatever beer's left in it and say, "Have a drink and tell us your woe."
What is beer?
We're here to help.
Roll persuasion. Oh my
Yeah.
god, there's
It's
so
like-
much checks.
Three strangers walked through your entire village, and you came in here and sat down.
Yeah, that is weird. But he sits down to the chair and he says, "No, I was doing it with the Malkin, so it's fine.
Okay.
One doesn't." He sits down in the chair
Thank God.
and says, once he sits down from the posture, you can tell that he's quite powerless, because like a man that gave up just sits on the chairs and he puts one hand on his head. He's like, "I guess there's nothing that could go wrong. Because I've been so low." And he brings out the tear of crying, and he is crying and crying.
He was gonna slap him.
Okay.
Just an open hand slap and say, "Get yourself together. You're the freaking leader."
Look, we're here to regather your marbles.
As you're slapping it, it's like, "Give me more, I need punishment."
Okay, you'll do a closed fist and hit him.
Okay.
No, don't punch the poor guy. Here, man, you want to punish yourself?
No, I mean,
Drink some of this. You'll hate yourself in the morning.
Role-playing wise, it's fine to punch him. Would you like to deal damage to him, though? That's the question.
Yeah.
Alright, roll to hit.
Oh, poor guy.
Oh man. So my persuasion roll doesn't matter, right?
That does not matter, because...
Okay, because if it does, like I was like, I'm crying with them. Everything is so horrible. They killed that poor bear.
And this guy starts shooting at you guys, and the cave entrance is immediately blocked with the guards, and starts shooting with the entire village full of them.
Oh man.
14, eh? Let me see how he does. Gruntus.
Now, the
Alright.
question is, did he want to get hit?
Well, the thing is, he is a 4 and he is a natural. You know, the fighters have a natural armor that they have. So it could be that you punch him, it deals no damage, and it'd be kind of embarrassing, right? But
Okay.
you do the 14 to hit, right?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
As you punch him, he kind of stares back at you and say, "You call that a punishment? The proper one. Hit me again."
I did so bad.
He seems a bit disappointed at you at the moment.
Oh my gosh.
You disappointed once more. You lose 1 loyalty from him. Record minus
I'm
1
going
loyalty.
into one more hit unless you guys stop you, but he's gonna use a rage point. Even though that has nothing to do with the attack, but he's using a rage point. Oh my god!
He loses respect of you. What's your...
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. Stop crying.
As your eye
Bad
is
puppy.
engulfed in rage, you think that this guy is devaluing your punch, and with the entire forces, it goes in and poof, and he doesn't seem to care. And it's like, enough is enough. Nothing is enough for me.
Oh my gosh.
And minus 1.
You idiots! I told you guys to drink, not punch each other.
Write down -1 to Black Moon Clan. Stories of your feeble punch will be known. Although it's only -1, not that big yet. So
Yeah, I can get it back in the future. It's
yeah.
Oh, man. We're just getting started.
let's see.
Yeah, just imagine what the guards outside the room are hearing. They just hear this like weird little slap, and then he starts crying.
The guards are far enough to not hear this. You know,
Okay.
probably this is the reason why they were staying far away. As I mentioned, they were staying out of good perimeter away.
Okay.
Yeah. If you were to kill him here, they would hear it too. Oh. Who knows?
No, we're here to make peace.
But yes, as this guy solves on and breaks down into crying and is a total mess as far as you can see. And you can tell that this guy is kind of nuts at the moment, telling people to punch him for punishment. What do you guys like to do?
Ugh.
I tried it my way.
Yeah. I'm just gonna push the alchemy
Bad dog.
towards him again
Bad.
and be like, you know what? Your brother drank this. Now he's in a great mood and he's off somewhere banging his wife.
Do you have more
You
beer?
should have some too. Yes, I could make up to 4 gallons. Unless he drank all 4 gallons.
He was asking for you to give him more beer. You said you have none?
4
No, I was
gallons
gonna
is a whole lot.
Yeah, I can make up to 4 gallons a day. So unless the other wolf drank all 4 gallons, I should still have some left.
4 of these. It's like running around.
Okay, I see the gallon jug, and I can tell, yep. Although, if you had more, he would be drinking to the point that he is so drunk. But I guess we didn't check properly. So that happened. Yeah. I'll say he drank like a gallon or so, why not? That's why he's drunk.
Okay.
But yeah, he looks at that and he smells a weird thing too and says, whatever, sure, if I die from this point, maybe I
know
can
what?
restore honor. And he grabs the gallon, yeah.
So your brother drank like half of this, and he's fine. He's happier than he's ever been. This will make your life better.
What do you have to lose?
Why do I want to? I don't want anything better for my life. I need
No.
to.
You shut up. You are the chieftain of these people. You deserve what's best for you and your people. Now
Alright.
drink that beer.
Roll performance.
Okay. Not quite as good at that.
You're quite good at that.
Hey,
and,
sweet.
with a little bit shoving and he deserving, he kind of drinks it and he gulps it down in one shot. And as he does so,
There you go.
I will make some checks for it.
Who is a good puppy?
He does not get drunk.
He's
Damn.
not that drunk. He's not.
And he's still crying on the ground.
All right, so you can handle your beer pretty well. Unfortunately, I can't make more until tomorrow.
And he stared down at all of you and said, "What have you? Why have my brother sent you guys all here? You humiliate me even more."
No, you have nothing to be humiliated about.
I told them that I wanted to be left alone.
How are you a leader?
My exact question. I don't deserve to be the leader. Any much more
Who
fitting
would take
one.
your spot?
If I die, my brother will take my place.
Maybe I'll take your place.
I mean, anyone could take his place,
Yeah.
Sonny. I think anyone would do a better job right now. A leader's not supposed to break down like this.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, he looks at most of you and says, "I don't deserve to be one." Right.
So what? You got captured and let go? Boo hoo.
Roll intimidation. Intimidation, yeah. If he rolls lower than this, then lower than that, then
Mm-hmm.
okay, he rolls
I should
higher
have
than
rolled.
that.
Oh, you
Yeah.
son of a bitch.
He swipes the table and knocks it down and says, "What do you know about our culture? The way of our life?"
Well, apparently you have some lungs and you cry a lot. We know so far.
He sits down on the ground and is like, "Well, you're right. I know. I shouldn't lead the town like he has done." What?
How did you become the leader, Grantus?
Let me get the name out. Tarantus was right. Tarantus was right all along. I don't need to be leader like her father.
You were married into it?
And at that moment he looks at you and says, "No, no, I'm not married to her. I don't deserve to be." And he is crying and crying and crying.
You inherited it. How did you become leader? And who the hell is Tarantus?
Roll persuasion with disadvantage. And ask yourself, that's a good question to ask to a guy crying down his stomach. He just says that he cries, and as he does so, he says like, "I had enough of this. I need my own time. Get out of here. I don't need all of you. I don't know why my brother sent all of you, but he does not help me. Out, I say."
Yeah, I'm not moving.
No.
Yeah. You don't even know our culture. You don't even know anything about me. How could you, brother sent here, all of you to help me here?
Teach us how we can help you. Quit being so pathetic.
If you can't lead 3 strangers, how can you lead a tribe?
You can actually knock him out. How would you
Oh,
like
no.
to knock him out? Creative solution, as I mentioned. People outside will not know what happened to you. If you can hit him, however, that is.
Wolf or muscle.
This is me talking, not you talking.
Yes.
Can anybody cast duplicate person or duplicate person, whatever that spell is?
Unfortunately, no.
That's a shame. Because then we could just kill him, and then you could just take over as leader.
I could
That's
cast
a good
invisibility on him. Not that would do anything. Just make him disappear.
If you kill him and take his place, that is a one way. Yeah.
Well,
I can animate dead, but I'm not too sure.
Yeah, you smell like zombie, but I mean that's no matter. That is better than nothing. Yeah. But yes.
We could like animate him, robe him, and then like be his voice, like pretend that he whispers to us, and then we like talk for him.
But before that, Malkin said that you were. How can he lead a tribe when he is not even fit? Persuasion-wise, that is pretty bad argument because he mentioned that he's not fit for thing, and he said this is not helping. So roll with disadvantage. Persuasion. Let's see if you can convince him to tell you more about the situation.
He lost his mojo.
alright, let me see here.
Yes, but this is probably the reason why people, they don't want you to meet him.
I was trying to find out how he would get his how could we help him get his mojo back?
Oh, I thought you said milk roll. Oops.
18 is pretty good. He... It is pretty good, yeah. He kind of comes down and says that, "You're right. Maybe I should resign. Maybe I should just wander off."
Well, should we make sure whoever's taking over, we do?
Well, my brother should be able to take care of the tribe if I were to leave. Or maybe I can do one thing before I leave the tribe. And he brings out his bow, and he looks at Malkin and says that, "You're right.
What?
I should at least try to clear my name before I leave the tribe." And he started walking outside.
I'll follow.
I think yeah, you would try to get in front of him and say, "What are you gonna do? Are you about
Before I die, I'll die honorably for my tribe. I'm a set example for a chieftain to be and become."
There's a difference between an honorable death and a coward's death. If you go in alone, it's just like taking your own life.
"Flee like a stray dog! I have dishonored my clan. That must be corrected."
Why don't you correct it a different way?
Looks at you and says that, "What way? What other way can I possibly cleanse and look up to my previous sheep?"
Yu's gonna nod towards Sunny and Melkin and say, "These guys may have an idea." And then he's gonna kind of twitch and then say, "Just kill them all."
And he looks at you two on the back and says that, "I am listening." Auto success. Good job.
Well, you can start by taking a seat.
He takes his cooldown, and now you don't see much of a crying side of him, and he sits down calmly and looks at you and says that, "Do you have a plan of getting back on those folks? Is that why my brother sent?"
We're not here on your brother's behalf.
Out of character, do remind that the brother said that not a very good idea. But yes, he looks at you to say and says, "Then whose behalf are you here for? Teru? Terantus?
For the region. We're in here on behalf of
The Legion.
region.
Region. What
The
region?
area, this entire area that you share with the Bat people and the Bee people, we're trying to maintain peace among all the tribes here.
Underground had been the surface and territory of the Chirans, as far as our heritage have stand. But those we have lost, and in my line, our territory have shrunk. A shame. He sighs.
Is there any way that the territory can be shared?
What about the swamps?
Well,
What if we shared this territory and moved outwards?
you mean expand the territories?
Yeah.
I hear only the bravest of brave will go into the swamps and hunt in there. There's vicious reptilian crocodiles that will bite and hold on to you and snap you in half if given the chance.
We go there for hunt to become an adult when one reaches the adult and is worthy to be called a hunter. But the area is quite dangerous.
Take it over.
Why would you risk even nesting in the nearby area? Any good arguments? If you do, then I'll let you roll persuasion. Although your intention is for these guys to expand over there to make up for the lost territory? Is that your intention?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could try to, give him the propose it in a way that he would do it, and
Can you describe like what we saw in the swamp in our travels? It was just marsh, trees, and crocodiles. with
Marsh
rocks.
tree crocodiles. The ground area is all watery and swampy. Even somewhere places has deeper than the other ones. And the trees are generally shorter than the forested area, including this area and
I'm really bad at nature, but could I make a nature check or something to like, from what I remember in our walk from yesterday, to see if I can think of anything of what I think that they may find useful in the swamp as a reason to take it over?
roll nature. Although even as a DM, it's hard for me to think of one, so you have to be creative.
Well, I suck at nature anyway, so it's probably going to be a shit roll.
Creativity, the best thing ever, right?
Okay, it's actually a decent roll.
With 18.
Okay, so I'm going to make this up, and you can kind of take it as you see fit.
Okay.
So in his answer to his question, I'll be like, well, those crocodiles just alone, their hides are thick. You can strengthen your armor for your hunters. You can use the marsh to put stone on stone. The extra wood, which is more flexible than the wood here, can be used ideal for a better bow than what you have out of this harder wood.
I think I was thinking
you
about
get the
giving you advantage with check, but I'll say it's auto success, and your roll will just determine the degree of it. Roll persuasion with advantage; it is auto success. Unless you roll natural one, that is actually. But I mean, surely you won't roll natural one with advantage.
16 with advantage.
Yeah, with 16, it makes quite a bit of sense for him, as he nods his head and says, "You're right, with current armaments, and our armors are not very good against those spears and bows that the peasants uses against us. We could be using upgrades to our arsenal."
You protect yourselves, you protect your lands better. But expand your lands into the swamp, and who knows, if you make peace with these bee people, they may even assist you if you want to in the hunt to take over the swamp for you.
Why would they risk their life for us to attack them?
You can ask them, They want to talk to you in about 4 days, if you're willing.
I will not show a sign of weakness to my tribe once again by piecing with those. I did it once, not again.
Well, isn't it a sign of weakness to cower and hide from them?
Yeah, stop being afraid of them.
You were the one who said that do not go and fight them.
Yeah, but if you're scared from even going to talk to them...
I am not scared to talk to them. I don't want to show her...
Talk to them in 4 days.
I don't want to show her that I'm weaklings like I am.
Bring your best men with you. Show them how strong you can be, but don't use violence. Maybe you can offer... they have the princess there. Do bouts of strength, like testing your strength. Do you guys play games amongst yourselves of testing each other's strength?
He sighs
them to those games.
And says that it is very cruciating for me to say, but that man in my eye was unbeatable. If I plan a hunt for him, for the entire tribe alone, maybe. Oh my god. But he looks at you perfect. And says that we already have a peace with them, but why would I need to talk to them more? But
they don't know you're at peace with them. Or do they? As a player, that's me asking right there. Do they actually know there's a peace?
They were the only one who were actively attacking the Apison, and they stopped after their leader had been captured and was released. And they consider it as a peace. It's for them. It's more like they keep these territories and they don't touch them.
Yeah, but knowing the nature, well, as a player knowing the nature of bees, they probably want to expand their hive even more. And so, yeah.
Wait, well, when we were in the bee village, wasn't like all their stuff above ground? Did they have anything on ground?
Most of them were placed high. Barely anything was on the ground, other than the few of the stalls set up nearby the flowers, which are growing on the ground. So those stores that you have seen set up, their like storages are kind of lower on the ground because goods shouldn't be up high place. But other than that, most of the stuffs are higher up.
If you wanted to butt in with that information to the leader, that's perfectly fine.
No, I was just like personally thinking kind of like another like avenue of coexisting. Like, you got the puppers on the ground, you got the bees. But if the bees are also on the ground, it might be wow. Because the bees are trying to like
storage and stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
So, Ellet. I mean, oh my God, Melkin. Yeah. Well, is it Melkin say anything? Well, these sort of things.
The only thing I can really think to say to him is, I think they want more than just a ceasefire or peace. I think they want to be directly allies with your people.
He looks at you and says that we can protect ourselves, and they sure can protect themselves. We don't need to hold hands to protect each other.
Well, sure, you can protect yourselves from each other, but, I come from a land that's very far away from here, but the armies there would, quite frankly, just decimate all of you. If a group like that were to show up, you all would stand no chance. Allying together would protect you from stronger forces in the outside world.
He tells you that we had a good relationship with Chirons for a while, and have fought against monstrosities in the areas time to time. If we're talking about disasters and preventions, we already have it. But those people ignored our warning, took our land, and made me humiliated in front of my love. I will not stand this chance. Oh my god, my throat is dying. Oh my god. Anyway. It actually hurts.
I mean, I'm just thinking ahead for you. It's a big world out there. There are things that you couldn't even imagine that could show up on these in these lands one day. It's always better to have allies than it is to have enemies.
Persuasion with disadvantage in that case.
Yeah.
Because technically they do already have an ally.
Yeah. Well, more allies. Oh, damn it.
He doesn't seem to change his mind at the moment.
Yeah.
Is there any other arguments that you'd like to try, or any more evidences, or things that you'd like to add on?
What do you have to lose? What's going to change the situation?
Respect, honor, territory.
Crying in your cave is earning you respect?
That's why I was going to put an arrow and end my life for the honor. You were the one who promised to it.
Or we can conduct our promise and do something for each other. We're just asking for a couple days of your time. Put on your nice dress, bring some of your best people, and attend a little party.
I see absolutely zero reasons for him to attend at the moment. Only negatives. So I'll say that is auto fail in a way. You have to have a better reason than that. He shakes his head and is like, no, I will not be degraded and brought under them. And
What about your brother?
what about my brother?
What if he goes in your stead?
Send
The,
him
rep-
in the place of my humiliation. No, I will not let him to be lowered to my level. If I were to
So why don't
die,
you-
he shall be the one who cleanses the honor, the dishonor that have been casted upon our name.
Damn, I really thought I had something going with that Olympics thing.
Yeah, we tried the territory, the Olympics,
But,
creating a stronger nation,
Do know
regaining
that
honor.
Do you know that you have more time to talk with more people in the town? There are still other stuff going on. Your questions or answers doesn't have to end here. You know now his situations. There are more things around.
That's true.
It
There are more
could
people
backfire
influenced,
if you
as you
keep
said.
talking to him with the similar points. So, do you have
Yeah.
any new points or any reinforcements that you would like to add in?
I think we just try to find someone who agrees with what we're putting out there,
Yeah.
and see if they want to become the new leader. Like,
What are your games of bouts of strength that you guys do that you test each other's with? Do you have any bouts of, like,
Oh, shit.
how do you find out who's top? Who's the strongest? When you're not on a hunt.
Usually, one of the advisors on the desk of the leader is chosen to be the next one to lead the tribe. We are families, not barbarians who are fighting for superiorities.
And who's Tarantus?
More persuasion.
Yeah, completely changed the topic on that guy. Woohoo!
Hey, back to the low rolls.
Yep. The advantage is always freaking high. It's ridiculous.
He will looks at you and say that one of my advisors. Why?
Where can we find him or her? It.
Why are you trying to talk to her?
So I need some advisement.
Roll persuasion with disadvantage. He looks at you with the heart-starn face and says that you dare to talk to her and go to my advisor. And if she wants to talk to you, that's not my business, but I am not a part of this.
Okay.
Okay.
Well. Shit. We need a phone. I turn to the other guys and say, we need to find some lodging.
I think we can just use this room for lodging. Little coward man is not going to kick us out.
He looks at you angrily and says, I mentioned get out unless you're helping me.
Yeah. So one of us should probably stay here. The other two will go out and try to find someone else to talk to.
Oh,
And so we have a babysitter, and then the other two people investigate, trying to find someone.
I mean, it's pretty...
I will not be treated as a baby here.
But you're acting like one.
You were the one who stopped me from being the chipped-in should be.
But you wanted to run away.
Find them!
You're making no sense.
He grabs the bows and starts walking out.
Oh my gosh.
I will not be mocked by outsiders in my
How
own
big
land.
is like the doorway? How big is the doorway?
Very big.
Very big? Oh, okay, so I can't just sit in front.
It is a
You'll
cave
get in front
entrance.
of him
Not
again.
I'll say not that big. I'll give you an actual number. 15 feet. How about? Yeah.
15 feet. Okay. Oh,
Yeah, he will walk out, and if nothing you guys are to do, you guys are in the room, empty.
Okay. I don't know if this will work, but this is what my stupid idea for the evening. I'm going to use prestidigitation to create a noise, basically a dog whistle, since he's a wolf man. Super high pitched, something that'll just like rattle his brains for a minute and get him to sit down.
Oh, you should make the sound of bees.
As a cantrip, it won't be strong enough, and dog whistles are not to, confuse a dog. It's for them to hear from far away.
True.
So I'll say it won't have the effect like that. If you're using actual like spells, maybe, but cantrips, I'll say.
Yeah, I don't think I have any.
Surely grab attentions of the nearby Lapidan folks. However, I'll say that if you were to use it that way, I'll say that the double the range of the prestidigitation, and everyone in there should be able to hear something is there.
Okay.
Yeah. It is those who will be high enough, advanced enough perception. Yeah.
As I say, that's not really going to have the effect that I'm looking for. So.
What is
Stupid
ask?
idea.
Okay. Yeah,
Do you want me to do my stupid idea for the night?
Sure.
He's going to the bee people. Let's just call the rallying cry and say, hey, he's going. We're all going, guys.
He has... I don't know if you can catch up to him, though. Are you sure? Yes, he walks really fast, you would notice.
I have a speed of 40 feet.
He has a story 50 feet.
Oh, that son of a bitch.
Damn.
He's a leader for
Speedy son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You still be the hype man. You still go out there. He's going. We're all going. Follow the leader.
If you guys like that idea as players, I'll do it.
Hey, you know what?
Legit though, if he goes there and start firing arrows and the whole tribe is like, we will avenge you for the chip team, it could be really bad for you guys. Just giving out the worst case scenario, what could happen?
I don't know. Listening to a whiny wolf, I don't know.
I don't know, having one party of an entire one group of people, maybe then we can talk the princess into having a separate party for the bat people, and we can just do the same strategy. But anyways,
arrows are part of a party. Yeah.
So anyway, that's. Do you
Exchange of culture.
And yeah,
I can either dash up and stop them, or I can.
I say knock him out. Yes, I'm kind of all for knocking him out at this point.
Yeah,
is he still in the cave, or is he out the cave?
I'll say you can do a mini
Because we
combat
kind of
with
stopped
him.
to talk as players.
I'll say you can, flavor-wise, get in front of him very quick, as he's walking, you dash in front of him, and try to block out the cave, and have a mini combat inside, if you want.
Let's do it.
But I think it's way too late for the time for Joffrey.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna have to be leaving here in a minute.
Yes. So if you guys want to, we'll start off next session by narrating how you guys got in front of him. If you have a different idea, that's fine too.
Over the weekend, we'll try to do like a quick summary so Pathrax can read it and get an idea of what's about to go on Monday. And
if you do that, I'll give you inspiration for it. So.
Okay. I could use it.
You can see it now. He's gonna walk into the tent. Hey guys, what's going on? Oh my God, why are you killing him?
You were like beating him with chairs and shit. Go to sleep.
Yeah. So, when I write the summary, is it going to just be under the assumption that Pathrax was with us the entire time, just under the silent spell?
Your choice. But this session is good enough for me. But if you're doing it for the whole thing, that's also fine with me. It shouldn't be that long anyway. But if you're going for long, that's also good. And yeah, I'll do it in the range that you're comfortable with. I don't want to force you to do it. But you're doing it for Pathrax, right? So as long as he's
pretty much
catched up in a way and has something to expect for the next session.
Yeah, I'll probably randomly message you on Discord from time to time to get any names I missed, but I think I got all the names and stuff.
I think you missed one name, Woru.
Yep. Wait.
Is this the name that popped up? I don't know. You guys heard it properly.
I don't think I did.
Very quickly mentioned, but yeah. But yeah.
Now I have a question to ask him when I'm grappling him.
Although it'd be kind of weird asking him, who is Woru while punching him.
Tell me about your family. What else do you know?
Who does number 2 work for? Who does number 2 work for?
I love Austin. But yes, I think for Joffrey we'll probably end the session here, and thank you guys for playing. And officially session is over. Thank you guys for playing, and see you guys next week.
Yeah,
Congratulations,
thank you.
Nani. You lasted more than one session without killing anybody. On Monday. You didn't kill anybody, and we're 2 sessions in. So I just wanted to congratulate you.
We didn't even take damage this time.
Oh, killing anybody on Monday. Oh, culling. C-U-L-L.
What? No, killing.
Wait. Oh, I thought you said culling. You know, cull the weak? That type of thing? Yeah.
Killing. You haven't killed anyone yet.
Yeah. Well, I tried, but it was net 20, so...
Anyways.
I will see you guys next week then.
Yep. Have a good one, everybody.
See ya.
Laters. Yeah, bye.